You just can't get this in Sydney or Melbourne. Your own freshwater waterfall spring. G'day, I'm Outback Tom. Today we're exploring waterfalls in Outback, Australia. I'm really excited today because I've never really shown the place that I live. So I live in a little town called Kununurra. It's located in the East Kimberley region of Western Australia. It's where me and my grandfather make all of our videos, our cooking videos and exploration videos. Today's mission is to essentially visit 3 waterfalls, 3 swimming spots here in the East Kimberley between Kununurra and a small town called Wyndham. During the wet season, the elements are extremely harsh. The heat's ridiculous. I think it's like 40 degrees Celsius today. But the reward for the ridiculous heat is the most beautiful swimming spots, all freshwater, all absolutely stunning. I can already hear the water coming down now, and in a place called the Grotto. I have so many memories as a kid coming here. Me and Grandad and my mum and my cousins and auntie and uncle used to always come here as it's more closer to Wyndham. Check this out. Look at this. This is incredible. The East Kimberley particularly is made up of all these amazing ranges and escarpments. The West Kimberley Broome is a lot more flat, but it has that beautiful red and blue where the ocean meets the red dirt. Whereas East Kimberley is this, waterfalls, fresh water, an absolutely amazing landscape. So the fact that this waterfall is flowing is a really good sign that down there the grotto will be good to swim. Fresh water, it's running, it's clean, it's very, very stagnant during the dry season. Let's go down. There's quite a bit of a staircase down, and there's also a really nice rope swing. If it's still there, we'll check it out, and we'll get in for our first swim of the day. So one thing about swimming in the Kimberley is that you've really got to be croc smart. A couple of days after we swam here, there was actually a alleged croc spotting here at the grotto we saw on the community notice board. This is a safe swimming spot though. Occasionally there are freshwater crocodile sightings in popular swimming spots, but freshwater crocs are relatively harmless and typically leave you alone if you leave them alone. The beauty of living in a country town is honestly the accessibility to friends and heading out on adventures. I brought my colleague along today who I only met the day before. We had a coffee and chatted about work in the media, and then the next day she's out bush with me and the rest of the crew. I really love that about living in a regional town. Here's us having a good rope swing and soaking up the fresh water for a bit of a dip. Just such a stunning place. That is the grotto done. We're probably there for like an hour and a half. It's like 10:30, 10:40. We're now going to head back towards Kununurra, probably like 50 kilometers. We're on the better end of Wyndham at the moment where the grotto is. We're going to head back towards Kununurra, turn left, and we'll go check out Middle Springs and Black Rock Fall. Essentially right next to each other. Both, again, amazing waterfall spots. Middle Springs particularly, because you can actually keep climbing up, and there's more waterfalls, more swimming spots, and then you can jump rock down, sort of cliff jumping, well, rock jumping all the way down. Heaps and heaps of fun. Really good day for it. Quiet, not too many people around, which is nice. It is very common to have these places all by yourself, or maybe sharing it with 1 or 2 other people. Often people you know from the community. So yeah, it's really, really lovely. It's pretty cool. You park your car, and it's like maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes max to get down there. It's pretty specky. We're going to pile back into the cars. About a half an hour, 40-minute drive back towards Kununurra. Stop in at Middle Springs, and I'm having another dip there. So it's probably a 45-minute drive back towards Kununurra, but we turned left towards Middle Springs and Black Rock Falls. I feel a bit ridiculous, but I'm going to have to leave the trusty Triton here, unfortunately. There's a tiny water crossing. It'll probably get through, but it'd just be really annoying if it didn't, and we need to be rescued. So I'm hopping in the Prado.
Turns out something can...
A Prado is my absolute favourite car. I used to have one for work when I was with Parks and Wildlife and working out at the National Park of the Bungle Bungles. Rightio, we're at Middle Springs, a much more popular spot here in East Kimberley, quite accessible. Did leave the Triton back there, but if you got a car bigger than a Triton, you'd probably be no dramas at all. Lots of kids, family, friends would probably know. There are a few people down here. Yelled out of the car before, know a few friends down here, which is always lovely. Sort of shows the community lifestyle living in East Kimberley. Sundays in the Kimberley, nothing's really open. The best thing to do is go out bush, which I absolutely love, and so does everyone else who lives in the community. This is my friend Gemma from Perth. She just moved here, and we've run into each other at Middle Springs. What do you think of it? Is this your first time at Middle Springs?
We came out last week.
Actually, that's right. Me and Gemma came out here last week.
But we're on this one at Black Rock.
Yes.
And it stinks out there at the moment. Have you been there?
No, not yet.
There's snakes and maggots.
Oh.
Dead snakes and dead fish.
Are you going to go up there?
I'm not a jump in the water type of girl.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, bugger. So we decided to have a quick bite before adventuring upwards and just look at how many Toyotas are here. It's a bit of a Toyota town, to be honest. So the crew have bought an absolute spread. Fruit, snacks, drinks, bread. I'm a real sook when it comes to eating a good lunch. So I actually brought Thai food from last night. Beautiful Thai beef, musman curry with rice. And we'll have a bit of a break, and then we're gonna go up the waterfall and check out some other swimming spots. What a beautiful day. Rightio, here we go. My favorite little House of Darwin utensil pack. Boom, out it comes. Little spoon, good to go. Oh, look at that. Thai beef musman curry. There's only one place in Kununurra you can get Thai from. It's a little Thai van. And they're only open a few days of the week. So whenever I go there, I stock up. I've got loads of curry at home. I do like the snacks they got, but I'm a way bigger fan of the Thai beef musman curry. Let's have a little crack. Beef is tender, bit of rice. Wow, yeah, straight away. It's good every time. I don't know, I have it every week. I love it. Absolutely brilliant. We had a crack at a bit of lunch, and then it was time to head up the waterfalls to the next swimming spot. My goodness, am I unfit. I've struggled just climbing up this far out. But if you look up here, there's more swimming spots. At the top of the waterfall, climbed up. The crew went around the long way, so they're up over there somewhere. I'm just having a quick rest and recover. My feet are also burning. I spent way too long in the city, far out. So I'm gonna have a quick break, put my feet in the shade before I keep cruising on. It's so stunning here. I'm so fortunate to call this place home. It's fairly quiet in the wet season, but we get access to places like this. You just can't get this in Sydney or Melbourne. Your own freshwater waterfall spring up in the beautiful escarpments and the ranges just outside of Kununurra. This is only, like, no joke, I don't know, a 20-minute drive from town. Like, it's just absolutely wild. Look at that. Wow. So I hadn't found the rest of the crew yet, so I just sort of made my way up slowly. Seriously, so stunning, so beautiful. One of the best parts of the wet season for sure. You can see town over there. Typically, when it's a big wet season, we can jump off where I'm standing into the water below. So you go up, check the waterfalls, jump the way down. So you can just see that's not... We're getting higher and higher. Still haven't found the crew yet. But I should have brought some shoes, because if I walk back down 40 degrees today, as you can imagine, it's very, very hot. All right, I think I'm like right at the top now, and I can kind of hear them. Goodness, it is nice up in here. Wow. Look at this big bulb tree I'm coming up to. Far out, look at this. That is stunning. It's a bit like an oasis in here, to be honest. Rightio, I found them. Let's go up. Wow. Camping up here would be incredible. Bring all your gear, bring your food, shower in the morning and at night, in your own waterfall shower. Just stunning. It's a lot different to how I remember it here. I haven't come up this far since I was probably 18 years old, so it was really nice to just hang around and swim and have a chit chat. Currently trying to fashion me up a shoe. Thankfully my brother Caleb was giving me a croc because my feet were burning so badly on the way up. We've got one croc. One croc. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Been an absolutely cracking day. 2 waterfall adventures, a great crew, running into some friends, good adventuring, good exploration, and of course with the heat like it is, being able to jump in fresh water is absolutely just magical. We just really sat up there and hung around under the waterfall and just spun yarns and spoke about being out bush and what that's like. Yeah, it's been an absolutely beautiful day. This sun is setting, still very, very hot, but it's gonna be golden hour in the next hour or so and just beautiful. True. Been very much a successful day. I'm buggered. So thirsty, tired, keen for a cruisy Sunday night in. And yeah, getting back to town. Thanks for coming along for the adventure.
Thanks so much for watching. You've been with me, Outback Tom. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment below. And don't forget, you can always support us by liking and subscribing. Thanks, you mob. We'll see you soon.